What is going on, everybody? Hopefully, you guys are having a wonderful, amazing day. Stormcast here, bringing y'all another week picks. NFL last week was insane to watch. Hopefully, you guys watched it. I was keeping track of most of the games while I was at work. Saw a couple of them on TV. But Brian Daboll getting fired from the New York Giants yesterday after letting Jackson Dart had gave basically let four concussions, Brian Dable had from for Jackson Dart. So now you have Cam Scatterboot out for the entire season. You got a 50-50 chance that Dart is going to be out possibly for the rest of the season. You let two of your best rookie players go down. As a head coach, you should not allow having your team, your two top players, get injured. Your franchise players. But good thing for the Giants organization getting rid of Brian Daboll. Hopefully they find a good, better head coach that allows them to think smarter about these types of situations. So again, hopefully the near future Giants fans and Giants organization find a good head coach. I know there's a few out there still needing jobs. I still think Giants, they'll turn down Brian Flores. I think he could be a good asset for this organization since he's doing decent with the Vikings right now, 4-3, or wait, is he with the Giants? The Giants, Vikings or Steelers? One of the two. I mean, still, you got a couple of good coaches out there, even on the sidelines, that are needing a job, needing a head coach job, which I think could be a good candidate for the organization. This week I am 9-5. I'm 148 overall. So I think it's my best record ever that I've had ever since my other week picks I used to do back then. But 100 to 48 is my best record. I'm glad about it. I'm proud. What an achievement I've made. Decent picks here and there. My couple upset of the week picks went unbeaten. Basically, me going unbeaten for it. So we'll see what my upset of the week this week will be once I get into the picks. But love the enthusiasm from everybody. Love the views, guys. 175 views, 37 subscriptions, guys. Let's get to 50 subscribers, guys. We're almost there. We're a quarter of the way there. Let's get to the 50 subscriptions, build up, get to 100. It'll be amazing since I know only half of you are not subscribed. So please, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Please. I'm begging. Hit that like button as well. I want to try to make money and grow this channel off of here. It'll be amazing to do. So I love doing this for y'all. It's astounding and it's amazing. So let's go ahead and just hop right in to the week 11 picks. We are halfway till the playoffs and till the end of the season of the regular season. So let's hop right into it. First off, I want to say what a crazy week 10 we had with Thursday night. Talking about last week, Thursday night, the Broncos and Raiders finishing the game 10-7. And does anybody remember how we closed week 10 off? I'll tell you. Monday night, Eagles, Packers. Eagles winning it 10-7. So basically a sandwich of a game, of a week, basically. You got Broncos opening it 10-7, and you got the Eagles closing it 10-7. What a crazy, crazy game. And I just realized that last week the Falcons and Colts was not in London. It was in Germany. First game in Germany. Sixth game international. So I do apologize about that one. This week I know what game is going to be played. This is going to be our seventh international game. First, first, well, yeah, first Spain game. We actually get a Spain game this year. Last year we had the Germany, Mexico, and London, and now we're introduced with Spain. And I think next year Roger Goodell is going to try to expand the international league a little more. So we'll see how this international series goes. All right, starting off with that international game that I was talking about, the Commanders taking on the Miami Dolphins. I gotta say, what the heck happened to the Bills in that game? How do you lose to a 2-7 Dolphins team? Like, I'm guessing their run support wasn't that great because I was seeing the highlights, and Devon Achan was running through that defense. So curious what the heck happened to the Bills, because how do you lose to them? So, but congrats to Dolphins. Your guys are 3-7. That's pretty achieving to make. So who knows how the Spain game is gonna go with the Commanders? They are struggling still. I mean, they had a big, huge loss against the the Lions this past Sunday, without Jalen Daniels, of course. So this is gonna be a tough one. I I think Dolphins can win this game, but I have a feeling a feeling they could, but it's just I think Commanders, after seeing their performance last week, was just horrific. I think I think my pick, this is gonna be tough. I'm gonna go with the Commanders in this one and Marcus Mariota. This could be a decent game for both sides of the ball. I'm gonna go with a low score game, possibly a 22 for the Commanders, 22 to 20, 22 to 20 for the Washington Commanders. I feel like if the Dolphins do win this game, that'd be insane. Because if they do win this and win out, they could have a decent shot at making the playoffs as the seventh seed. So, but I don't think so because the Dolphins do have a tough schedule. So, again, 22 to 20 for the Washington Commanders. Hopefully, they can pull a bounce back game after losing to the Detroit Lions. All right, next game, we got the NFC South showdown with the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons coming off a crazy loss against the Colts in Germany, and the Panthers coming off also a loss to the Saints. Uh, this is going to be if or game, who knows? But I do think after their loss, I feel like the Panthers give it a comeback, try to keep their momentum going for the playoffs, maybe, or maybe I'm still in the hunt. So I'm gonna ride with the Panthers on this one, winning it a good 28 to 15. 28 to 15 ball game for the Panthers. It's gonna be a decent game. Could be even closer, but I'm gonna ride with the Panthers 28 to 15. We'll see how this game turns out to be. Next game. Oof. Two tough teams. Two tough teams. We got the Buccaneers taking on the Buffalo Bills. Again, another two teams coming off losses last week. The Bucks coming off a loss against, this is funny to say, the new NFC South champs, the New England Patriots. Yes, you heard that right. New England is unbeaten against the NFC South. So it's funny to say that. So, but enough talks and laughs about that. But Bucks and Bills. I know Bills coming off a loss against the Dolphins last week, and again the Bucks coming off a close loss against the Buccaneers. This one is going to be a really tough game. Um, I wish this one could have been like a Thursday night game instead of the one I'll talk about later. I think this one could have been a good Thursday night game, but and I would say Sunday night, but the Sunday night game that we have this week is going to be insane to talk about. But again, this one Bills versus Bucks. It's going to be tough. Morale with the Bills on this comeback win, winning it possibly a close scoring game, 32 to 28 ball game for the Bills. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be intense to watch. We'll see how this game becomes because it's gonna be a battle of the defenses, and who knows how both QBs with Baker Mayfield and Josh Allen, how their morale is gonna be in this game after their losses. So we'll see. Next game we got is the Los Angeles Rams. Excuse me. Los Angeles Chargers. Excuse me. Yeah, Los Angeles Chargers against the Jacksonville Jaguars. A good Sunday night performance from the LA Chargers and a crazy game for the Jaguars as they let the Houston Texans make a comeback. So Jags coming off a loss and Chargers coming off a big win against the Steelers Sunday night. I know last time these two teams met, they were in SoFi and Jags won it. Now this time is vice versa. The Chargers are heading to Duval County. I don't know why I did that, but it's pretty catchy. Um, but again, this is gonna be a good game as well. I feel like Chargers they can pull off this win. A good possible low score game, maybe a 24-22. 24 to 22 Chargers in this matchup. Again, it's gonna be a good game for both sides. If Jags somehow win this game, that'd be also insane to see. So again, 24-22 for the Los Angeles Chargers. Ah, apologies, guys. Allergies are bugging me, so try not to let it affect me too much. So, all right, forget all that. Jumping into the next game. Oof. Battle of the NFC North. We got the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Chicago Bears coming off a big comeback win against the New York Concussion Giants, or should I say Injury Giants, and a Minnesota Vikings. Coming off a loss on my upset of the week last week, the Baltimore Ravens. Um, Again, this could be a good matchup game for both sides of the ball, but I'm more lenient in riding with the Chicago Bears in this matchup. A good, good game for the Bears. I'm gonna say a good. I want to say 40. Nah, let's go 35 to 35 to 24. 35-24 for the Chicago Bears in this game. All right. Next game we got is the 1-1 NFC Green Bay Packers and the injury New York Giants. So the Packers are 1-1 against NFC teams. 2 weeks ago they beat the Commanders. Last week they lost to the Eagles on Monday night. Again, 10-7. So this could be an interesting game. Hopefully Packers can make a bounce back easy game. I don't see much of Russell doing anything in this game. We'll ride with the Packers, hopefully in a bounce back game in this one, extending their winning against the NFC East, going 2-1. I got the Packers winning this game, a good shutout, 44. No, excuse me, 42 to 20. 42 to 20 for the Green Bay Packers. Again, I don't see much for Giants doing anything and Russell doing much in this game. Oof, oof. We got another AFC North classic. A battle of the grandpas. Joe. Oh wait, never. Yeah, we got Joe Flacco against the Aaron Rodgers Steelers. The battle of the grandpas. This one could be a decent game after Steelers coming off a loss Sunday night, and the Bengals coming off a well rested bye. Um, just saw it and got word that the Cincinnati Bengals are allowing a 21-day open practice for Joe Burrow. So he may be back near the end of the week. It's 21 days. We're in week 11. 7, week 11, week 12, week 11, week 12, week. So possibly around week 14, week 15, we'll probably see Joe Burrow. So again, good for Cincinnati fans. Hopefully Joe Flacco can lead this Cincinnati into a good win streak for Joe Burrow to come back, because I know they got a tough they have a tough sledding if they want to get back up into possible playoffs because they have Steelers this week. Next week they play the Patriots, a good Patriots, so they could be 4-7. Still have a decent shot. And then week 13 they'll play. Where are you hiding? Where are y'all hiding at? Oh, and then they play a Ravens team, so they could miss out and go four. I'll say 4-7. Yeah, 4-7, and then 4-8. Oh, excuse me. And 4-9. Yeah, it's gonna be a hard stretch for them to make it come back. So we'll see if Joe Flacco can pull off any surprises throughout these weeks because they do have a decent tough schedule. They got Patriots and the Bills, two playoff contender teams for this year. So we'll see if Flacco can pull it off. But I do think that the Steelers can make a good comeback win after losing Sunday. A good let's go with the 28-20 ball game for the Steelers. So again, 28-20 ball game. So we'll see how this game turns out for both sides of the ball. Jesus Christ. Next game. Oof. We got the big win Houston Texans against a not so decent Tennessee Titans. A battle of the AFC South. So I don't think much is going to happen for Tennessee in this ball game. It's going to be a well good maybe 20, 32-20 ball game for Texans. Don't see much happening for Tennessee after coming off a bye. So again, 38-20 in this matchup. Next few games before I talk about the big games. We got the NFC West's showdown. First game for the NFC West. We have the 49ers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals coming off a loss against my Seattle Seahawks last week. And the 49ers coming off a loss against the Rams. So anything could happen in this game, but you know what time it is. This is my upset of the week pick. I got Arizona upsetting the San Francisco 49ers. They are struggling a bit, but I mean, saying if 49ers do make a win, have a win in this game. But I think the Cardinals can pull it off in this matchup, winning it a good 30-28. It's going to be a close game. So 30-28 for the Cardinals. Next game. A battle for first place. And whoever can take the lead in the NFC West. Got my Seattle Seahawks going on the road and taking on the Los Angeles Rams. This was going to be a good, decent game. Again, this one could have been another Thursday night game for Seattle, but again, this is going to be a really, really good game. Um, and then again, the Rams coming off a big win against the 49ers. So, again, anything could happen. It's going to be crazy to see, crazy to talk, crazy to watch. So, not being biased about it, but I'm going to ride with Seattle in this matchup. They've been shocking me throughout some of these games they've had. Some games we could have lost. Some game, two of the games we lost to could have won. But guys, Sam Darnold is an elite QB with elite weapons, and now with an additional Rasheem Shahir, our wide receiver room is stacked. So again, I am riding with Seattle in this matchup. It's gonna be close, close, maybe a high score game. A good 34-32 ball game for Seattle. And that's the last game on Fox. So that's gonna be really, really good. Final two games on CBS. We got a battle of the AFC North. The Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. My upset the pick Baltimore winning last week against the Minnesota Vikings. The Browns coming off a loss against the New York Jets. So I feel like Ravens with a good bounce back season, I think they can take this game from the Browns winning it a good 38-20 in this ball game for the Ravens. It's gonna be a good game for them. Next and final game, we have a battle of the AFC West. We got the ooh, we have the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Both teams coming off big, decent wins. The reason why I say that is because the Broncos came off a 3-point margin win against the the Raiders, and the Chiefs actually coming off a bye actually. So this is gonna be a good game. I feel like Broncos could take this win from Kansas City. Um, but this could be anybody's game. The last time the Broncos played the Chiefs, that was Week 18 last year, and they didn't put up any scoring on the Broncos because they didn't want the Cincinnati Bengals, their daddy Bengals team, Joe Burrow, in the playoffs. So I feel like they're gonna put up an actual statement at home this week against the Kansas City Chiefs. I feel like a good 42-38 for the Denver Broncos. It's gonna be a it's crazy game. So we'll see how this one turns out for the Denver Broncos. Final few games, we have a couple Sunday and last three, the Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night. But before I jump into those picks, guys, we have two teams on a bye this week. We got the Colts, my dark horse team, and the New Orleans Saints. Those two teams are on a bye this week. That's pretty decent. Two teams. So, because I know next week the Colts have a tough team to play. So you'll hear me talking about it a lot. They'll be playing against the Chiefs, and the New Orleans Saints will be playing against their NFC South foe with the Atlanta Falcons. So again, we'll see how those teams turn out to be after coming off their well rested bye. I mean, both teams coming off big wins, so it's a good time to rest. So we'll see. Jumping up to Thursday night, we got the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. Again, both NFC, AFC, East teams coming off a big win. Jets on their second conservative win, and New England Patriots red hot right now, dude. But I'm taking the Patriots in this one. A good 42-18 ball game for the New England Patriots. Don't think much is going to happen for the Jets in this game against our AFC East rival. Again, I feel like if they can rebuild this team, especially that defense, after losing both their key players, I think they'll be fine the next couple of years. But again, I got the Patriots in this matchup. Going on to our final two teams. Before I talk about it, guys, please, as you're viewing this, don't be afraid to hit. That's what will happen if you don't hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Please, I'm begging you. Because I want to know and leave a comment because I want to hear y'all's thoughts of these picks and who y'all think is going to win these matchups. Because I really want to see if you do. I want to, after this Sunday night game I'm going to talk about, I want to see the counts go up. So again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's jump into the Sunday night game because this game, while I was on break, was tough to pick. Let's jump right into it. We got the Detroit Lions taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Both teams coming off big wins. Decent win, again, for the Eagles. Funniest thing, two of my gamer friends that I have are both facing each other. My one of my the dude that loves the Lions, he lives in the state where the Lions play. And my other friend, she lives in somewhere in New York, and she's a proud born Philadelphia Eagle fan. And we always talk smack with each other, talk about each other's teams a lot, smack. But this one's gonna be a good one to talk about. Um, so before I tell y'all my score prediction for this game, I want to know who you got in this game. Let me know in the comments who you got winning this game. You got the Lions winning it. Hit that like button. No, let's rephrase that. If you think the Lions are going to win, hit the subscribe button. If you think the Eagles are going to win, hit the like button. Now let's go back. Lions, scratch everything I said. Lions, like, Eagles, subscribe. Who y'all think? And let me know in the comments who you got in this game. Because again, this was a tough pick to go off of. So we'll see how this one turns out. But I'm riding with the Detroit Lions. in this game. After seeing Eagles' performance on Monday night, I think Lions' performance, seeing how they were, I think they can pull off this win. Upset-ish win. Since they're 6-3, Eagles are 7-2. So I think Lions could pull it off, winning it a good 38 to 24. 38 to 24. It's gonna be a close margin game for this game, especially for Detroit. Um, Again, I want to see y'all's opinions on this game, who you got in the comments. And then again, like for the Lions and subscribe for the Eagles. I want to see that battle. I want to see it play out. So again, 38 to 24 for this matchup. Last and final game for Monday Night Football, we have the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. Sorry about that, guys. That is my next door neighbor. I feel like this game could be a decent game. I think the Dallas Cowboys can pull it off this win after coming off a bye. Raiders coming off a atrocious loss on Thursday against the Broncos, but I think the Cowboys can pull off this win a good 28 to 15. 28 to 15 for the Dallas Cowboys. So again, guys, please like, subscribe, and leave your comments down below on who you got in these games. And I'll see y'all guys in the next podcast.